to get up and wave your saltires. All the boys and girls up and wave your saltires. Give them a big wave. Now give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. I'm absolutely delighted to be here today. I'm delighted to see a community in a town which is celebrating its history. I was looking at the Christian Walk papers, which a lady from Fraserburgh who encountered a lot of tragedy. She lost her father, her son and her husband to fishing tragedies in the 19th century. But she wrote a fantastic account of the lives of fisherfolk in the northeast of Scotland. And what she wrote, among other things, she wrote, the most essential part of Fishwives' equipment was her plate. And in Veraliki and Cairnbog they wore a red and black dice for different checks, and Combs was blue and black, Broadsea black and white, Patuli grey and white, was Harty natural and brown, understanding Buckie that the plaids were blue and grey. So every distinctive community could be told by the distinctive colours of the Fishwives' uniforms. And it's absolutely fantastic that Buckie should be celebrating that history with the opening of the Fishwives' Walk. The Fishwives' Path is a tremendous asset to this community. It's actually displayed in the map just behind me here. And I was looking at it earlier on, and there's all sorts of stuff to see in the 13 miles of between here and Keith. There's churches, there's smithies, there's burns, there's bridges, there's all sorts of things. It is going to be a fantastic tourist attraction. People love hearing and experiencing the traditions and heritage of a place. Heritage tourism is actually the fastest growing sector of the tourist industry. So I'm told that the museum behind me attracts some 7,000 visitors a year. I'm sure the Fishwives' Path will attract many, many more. Now it's 13 miles through beautiful countryside. I'm not necessarily saying I'll be doing it every day myself, but nonetheless, it'll be a great example for people to do it. It's a healthy thing to do. The Fishwives, of course, they carried 40 pounds of fish to Keith, and then they had to walk back carrying milk churns on their backs. I'm not saying I'll do that either, but nonetheless, they probably didn't get that much time to appreciate the beautiful countryside between here and Keith. But nonetheless, we all do. And it's going to be a fantastic tourist asset to this community. So I'd like to congratulate Councillor MacDonald and to Murray Council and the Buckie Area Forum and Economic Generation Steering Group. Indeed, I'd like to congratulate the whole community for the innovation in restoring the Buckie Fishwives' Path. Now, of course, to get to this stage, this community and the steering group have had many, many challenges. These things can never be done without serious challenges. But believe me, folks, there is nothing as to the challenge which is now about to face this community. You see, I've got a kind of track record for opening things. I was opening a new housing development in Perth last year, and I managed to pull the plaque off the wall, much to the disgruntlement of the quality builder who was standing alongside me at the time. And then Strathclyde University heard about this, and they decided when I opened their new innovation centre they would try to avoid such a disaster. So they made it a totally digital opening. All I had to do was to wave my hand and the thing was going to magically open by itself. I waved my hand and nothing at all happened. So I'm looking here at this plaque, and I know with that ingenuity for which Buckie is famous, they've deployed the highest of technology. They've deployed technology that even a First Minister can manage to operate with no difficulty whatsoever. Apparently all I've got to do is to pull it hard and the plaque comes off the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the most enormous pleasure in declaring the Buckie Fishwives' Path well and truly open.